So you got to go to the options. Rotate thing.
You on your channel, right?
Yes. Just check it. Check the sound.
Shalom.
Good. All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
And first and foremost, I'd like to give all glory, honor, praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
Yabbanisai Elders, Apostles, Great Millstone. Salutations to the icons, Christians, truth and sincerity, love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. Shalom. This is GMS Wisconsin coming back through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, and Yahweh Shai being the name of the only begotten Son. Yahweh in the Hebrew meaning He is, and Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew meaning He delivers. Those are the names we're going to call upon in these last days for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures. All right, of the mysteries, the parables, the dark sentences, and ultimately the prophecies. And another very important reason why we must call upon the names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, all right, is to be delivered from the destruction, the danger, the evils that's forth to come, ending with the thermonuclear missiles. You got a precept? Go ahead.
This is Acts chapter 4, verse 12. Well, I started at 11. It says, "This is the stone which was set and
Start
not."
at 10.
Yeah, come. Acts 4 and 10. It says, "Be it known unto you all, and to all the people of Israel, that by the name of Yahushua Mashiach of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom God raised from the dead, even by him doth this man stand here before you whole."
Yeah. The history behind this is the man at the beautiful gate was lame, and by the name of Yahushai, through the name of Yahushai, that man became whole. Okay, he was lame and he was unable to walk. Everybody knew this guy in the town, that he could walk. So through the names of Yahushai, all right, that man was able to become whole again. Go ahead.
It says, "This is the stone which was set at naught of you builders,
Right?
which is become the head of the corner. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved."
See that? No other name under heaven. So that means men under heaven, under the Shemayim, under the sun, under the moon, we're gonna have a name that we can call upon for salvation. Okay? Don't listen to these false Israelite camps who claims that we won't get the name until the kingdom, IUIC. Don't listen to these false camps that say that it doesn't matter what the name is, and they during their teachings they saying JESUS and Christ and things like that. Say his real name is Yahweh Shai.
Say his name.
Right? Got something else?
Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 42 and 1. It says, "Behold my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles. He shall not cry nor lift up nor cause his voice be heard in the street. A bruised reed shall he not break, and the smoking flax shall he not quench. He shall bring forth judgment unto truth." I'm gonna jump to 6. "I, the Lord, have called thee in righteousness, and will hold thine hand, and will keep thee, and give thee for a covenant of the people, for a light of the Gentiles, to open the blind eyes, to bring out the prisoners from the prison, and them that sit in darkness out of the prison house."
Yeah, that's talking about the elect. Talking about Jake. Go ahead.
"I am the Lord Yahweh, that is my name." That's the point right here I was getting to. "And my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images."
Break it down.
Right, so the Lord ain't giving his praise, he's not giving his glory to another. He's given his name. He's revealed his name among the elect, okay? And
Of the nation of Israel.
Of the nation of Israel. And it says what? Neither my praise to graven images. When you go into you know, Christ, all right? That's an image, all right? That's an image. You already got or received the image in the world of Jesus Christ, and that's the white meat, all right? That's Cesare Borgia. So that name actually came with an image, all right? And the Lord didn't give his glory to that. And that's the point on, pretty much the point on that.
Yep.
So I got, just to back that up real quick, this is Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 15. It says, take therefore good heed unto yourselves, for ye saw no manner of similitude on the day that the Lord spake unto you in Horeb out of the midst of the fire, lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Yeah.
All right. Christianity came with a whole image. It came with an image. It came in that name.
Deity.
Deity, and that came with that name.
Yeah, so we have the proper. I'm sorry. Good shit. We have the proper names, all right. And there's nothing that you can really, you know. See we'll you know what? When destruction happens, we'll see what name everybody's gonna use. All right. When that destruction takes place, we're gonna see if Jesus works, and we're gonna see if Yahushua works. Okay? Because Jesus means he delivers. I'm sorry, Satan. Yahushua means he delivers. Yah meaning he, Hawashai meaning deliverer or saves. All right, a nomen omen. Matthew 1:21, he shall save his people. All right, JSUS it's nothing.
It actually means earth pig when you go into the translation.
You know?
Yep.
So that name doesn't have any fucking power to it. Even that name had to get translated from Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's how we know that name doesn't mean anything. You got something?
Oh, you go.
Okay, this is on Revelation 3:8. It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. But thou hast a little strength, and has kept my word, and has not denied my name.
Shalom.
So basically, you know, when we came in this truth, first thing we learned his name. And so whenever we get delivered and through salvation, you know what I'm saying, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, we ain't denying his name.
That's the foundation.
Foundation, yeah.
Okay. Another precept.
Go ahead.
This is Colossians chapter 1.
Get Matthew 24.
Colossians chapter 1 and verse 25. It says, whereof I am made a minister, and this is Paul speaking, whereof I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you, to fulfill the word of the Most High, even the mystery which had been hid from ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints. And think about the first man to receive the Lord's name was Moses. So that would by default make him a man or a saint, or a man of the Lord.
Well, I wouldn't say the sons of God, they received the name of the Lord.
Yeah. You're right. No, but so when Moses,
you're right.
I'm trying to say that was the first thing that the Lord did with Moses, to reveal his name to him.
Yeah.
So you don't think the Lord would reveal his name to his saints in this time?
Yeah.
And that's where it comes. That's where the dispensation, the hidden mystery. Because we tell you this is a mystery. The knowledge is a mystery, and it's been hidden, but it's been revealed to his saints, which is us, Lord willing. But hey, like the apostle says, how does the apostle say? He says, I would be very shocked, you know, if these certain men were not elect, you know, because of the knowledge that they have. The main thing that a man needs in this, in the truth and the knowledge of the Lord, is their names, Yahweh and Hawashai. That's our foundation, man. That's what we stand upon, like the second Ezra says, so stiffly.
Yep. That's another point right there. How could they stand so stiffly for the namesake? Now this is post-destruction, right? Second Ezra, the second chapter, is post-destruction. After destruction, it's being said that these are the men that stood so stiffly for the name. But how wicked Bishop Nathaniel is, he said that's talking about the laws. How could you get that?
Yeah.
How could you confuse the congregation like that? And if you get confused, you're a fucking idiot any fucking way. If you listen to that, you're an idiot. All right? Good?
Matthew 24.
Yeah.
Oh, Salah, my bad.
Yeah, let's get into Matthew the 24th chapter. Because the end of this age is near. All right, and that's the most important thing that's going on right now is the prophecies of the downfall of Esau Edom. All right, we're living in prophetic times, and this is the time where our twin evil brother is going to be taken out of power. Okay, you have ages. All right, you have empires that rule. Okay, so before the Israelite Empire comes, the Esau Empire, our twin brother, so-called white man, his empire has to end. Okay, where's that scripture in Psalms that says about the fellowship of the wicked should have?
Psalms 94 and 20.
Yeah.
Get it.
Want me to grab it right now?
Yep.
This is Psalms chapter 94 and verse 20. And it reads, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee?
Yeah, sure. See, this is the throne of iniquity. The throne of iniquity is established underneath Esau Edom. Okay, beginning with Amalek, the small hatters. Okay, this is that throne of iniquity, the throne of sin, wickedness. All right, because everything about this place is contrary or is opposition to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That's why the scripture tells us that the whole earth is out of course. That's because of the current ruler. And the current ruler is the so-called white man. So the question is, shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee? And can the Israelites and the Edomites rule together? There's no possible way. It can't happen. One has to come and then the other. Get Daniel.
Because it says he cast his words behind him.
Go ahead.
It says, which frameth mischief by law.
Yeah, which frame is mischief by law. So Esau uses his laws to frame deceit and wickedness and to take people's inheritances, so to speak, take their lands. Okay. With this, with the laws of Esau, you can take a man's seed away from him. You see, with this kingdom, right? They allow covetousness. You can take somebody's homeland, property, and you can just use the law to do so. You know, a man that worked his ass off and saved up some money and got a car, you know, and this devil with child support
You put a lien on
could put a lien on your shit. Now you can't even drive your fucking vehicle. So they frame mischief by law.
and you have to perpetually pay for a kid that possibly
It's not even yours
yeah.
as some instances. Yeah. Which a black bitch judge had a man say you have to step up and pay fucking child support for a fucking kid ain't even his. You know?
Leaving no accountability on the woman.
So this is the throne of iniquity. This has no this place.
No judgment.
Get that?
Yeah, 59.
Wrong judge. What you thinking?
Isaiah 59. But yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'll get what I'm thinking. I'm getting I'm thinking of Habakkuk.
Proceeded. Yeah. This is Isaiah. Slide.
It's Habakkuk 1, I believe.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 14. It says, "And judgment is turned away backward, and justice standeth afar off.
Yeah.
For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter."
That's why the Lord has a. Now there's another scripture. Somebody hold that on deck. I don't know how the Lord has a controversy with the land. Okay, because of the rape, rob, murder, the bloodshed. All right. So, but this is all because of Esau's kingdom. This is Esau's world right now. Go ahead.
It says, "Yea, truth faileth."
Start it again.
Con. And judgment is turned away backward. Isaiah 59:14.
Right.
And justice standeth afar off. For truth is fallen in the street, and equity cannot enter.
That's it. Truth is falling in the street, and equity cannot enter because Esau's ruling. Go ahead.
Yeah, fairness and equity is dealing with fairness, a fair balance. And
Yeah.
he tilts the balance, the scale,
Yep.
to his advantage, and so that he may benefit.
Yep.
You know.
What is it saying? Everybody is for a fair trial.
Yeah,
It's bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's
If you got an all Edomite trial, that nigga ain't going home.
Right. And that's been happening for hundreds of years.
Yep. An all Edomite juror.
Yeah.
There's the precept in 2 Esdras 4 where it backs it up, where it says that if the Lord turned out this place upside down, then righteousness cannot enter.
Yep.
Because Esau has it rigged. Everything is wickedness. It's, the man of sin.
Yep.
Yep.
You had something, Ron?
God, this Hosea 4:1, it says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord have a controversy with the habitants of the land."
Yeah.
Because
Go ahead. You go.
just back in Hosea 4:1, it says, "Hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel, for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of the Most High in the land."
Yeah, you got even in the justice system, they tamper with evidence.
Yeah.
They fail to present certain evidence to
Yep.
exonerate certain people.
Yep.
They do this on purpose.
Yep.
You know, and they know that they made it a racket. That you have to pay money for basically if you have money in the system, right, which it shouldn't be, you can get off. You can get off
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. If you
know?
got a good lawyer, you can
Right.
get off.
But they don't have no
Being guilty.
Yeah, exactly. This society doesn't care for the poor. This
Yeah.
society has rigged the game so that the poor can automatically be criminals, and they deem them criminals just based on them being in poverty.
Yep.
And that's
Just
something
by
that's
being an Israelite,
Yeah.
you're already deemed as guilty.
right.
You
And,
know?
and to show you that the balance is tilted way in their favor is that Jake has over 80% of Jakes that get locked up for what is it, lawyer?
Yeah, they have something like a statistic. They call it, we like 13-14% of the population, but we commit 50% of the crimes. That's a false statistic. How in the hell do we commit 50% of the crimes if we make up over 83% of all exonerations?
Right. So that means exonerations, those that haven't committed a law. You got Jake to be locked up for 30, 40, 50 years, and they get out when they old, man, you know? And you got, white women who deliberately lie on Jake, white men who deliberately lie on Jake.
And they go to
Yeah.
their deathbed.
Yeah.
And literally on their deathbed, they'll reveal the truth and then they die.
Right.
And since y'all mentioned that, Shalaka, real quick, Isaiah 42:22, it says, "But this is the people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes."
Yeah.
And it goes back to the system. This system that Esau put together for Jacob. Right?
Yep. Snared in holes.
Yep.
Meaning everything that we do, it's a trap for us.
Exactly.
It's a fucking hole right here. It's a motherfucking sinkhole over there. It's a roadblock over there. You know what I'm saying? It's a do not enter sign over there. You know, everywhere Jake turns, it's oppression against him. You know? And if you do get in the system, and you gotta have some type of
Get out.
status, and you gotta do some wicked, ill shit. All these damn celebrities and shit. Remember back in the day, now the Lord judging these celebrities, by the way, but back in the day, them niggas always got off on shit. You know? They always was going through shit and gun charges and this and that, and then they, you know what I'm saying? And then end up getting out. You know? Because they were affording the wickedness and the perversion to the masses. So if they was to get caught up with some shit, they pay that money, now they can get out and they can continue the perversion. And Esau did that. You know? Yeah,
I was going to say really quick, around the inception of this country, you have something, they have something called the law of inversion, or they call it the backwards law. So everything that they apply to themselves, they do the opposite with us. So if they're innocent until proven guilty, why would a man that they consider 3/5 of a human being be considered innocent until proven guilty? He's guilty until proven innocent.
Right. And
Everything
that's
is flipped upside down when
Yeah,
it
and
comes
that's
to Jake.
pseudoscience.
Yeah.
That is the transgression of her wine. That's the false balance, the false philosophy that they push and hold as a standard in society.
Yeah.
And that's why the Lord is angry. That's going back to that precept.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it off real quick. This is back in Isaiah 42:22. It says, "But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for prey and none delivered, for a spoil and none said restore."
See, and exactly, they are being spoiled. The criminal and justice system is spoiling our people. All right, and none says restore. Okay,
My man.
so they got all of this, all of this, these institutions that study criminology and all of that, but none of it's used to rehabilitate. And the environment is sick. They feed you the bullcrap music. They feed you all this debauchery, all of this madness. So what? So they can create a snare, so they can keep us in the cycle of the madness. So it's not made for us to grow out of poverty or grow out of the systematic, bullcrap. It's made for you to continue in it. All right, and that's how the society thrives.
I got a precept for you.
Go ahead. That's perfect. Yeah, I can do it. I do it.
This is Psalms chapter 37.
Man, keep the ice out of it.
All right, this is Psalms 37 and verse 32. It says that the wicked watcheth the righteous and seeketh to slay him.
Yeah, see, they seek to slay him, right? Because they know Jake is really innocent, okay? But in their mind, they want to hurt. They want to put a hurting on Jake. And really, it comes from that perpetual hatred. It's the hatred that the so-called white man has towards you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. That's why he treats us the way they treat us.
That goes back like decades and decades. When back in the early 20s, all the way to the 30s and 40s. How Jake get blamed for shit they ain't never did.
Keep it in. Put it in the box.
Well, hey,
Get a little more color.
y'all remember the Edomite kid that killed like 8 or 12 of those churchgoers, churchgoers here recently? They said that his family were the victims of what happened.
Yeah.
And this was to the Edomite kid that killed 8 to 12 black people.
So
Guess what?
His family victims now.
Yeah, his family was victims until they found his phone, and now he's being charged guilty for
Spin it back around.
he's being charged guilty for having content of sexually abusing babies.
Damn.
See,
But they
because white Esau being.
I like to look at the.
My bad, bro.
It's tilted.
My bad. So go ahead, y'all.
well, no, so here's another thing. Like, so I just found out when I came back to my my labor job, whatever. I found out this guy that I've been watching, man. I was like, I think there's something he don't like about me, man. And I've been waiting for the board just to reveal it, and he did. Judged him to a point of the guy's a previous felon, spent like 8 years in prison. He did some shit, but he's got that thing where like if you get caught, you can't be around a weapon. They got him this past weekend, but it's an immediate felony, and he had brass knuckles on him, another felony. So found out that they letting him out. They letting him out with a $1,000 fine. If that was a Jake,
Oh yeah.
and Jake had no criminal past or whatever, but he got caught, he had a weapon or whatever.
Automatically, you're supposed to go back. No
Exactly.
Matter what. You're supposed to go
They wanted to
back.
give him Huber too. So let him go to jail after he can come to work and then go right back in.
Let me read this.
And then let her plead insanity. My bad. Go ahead.
Yep, this is Habakkuk 1:4. Therefore the law is slacked, and judgment doth never go forth.
Yep.
For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceeded.
See,
Hey,
and that is a thing in America.
The 1660s, the laws that were made when Esau came over.
Yeah.
Laws were strictly made to keep Esau, innocent from killings. They were allowed to kill Jake, and you couldn't prosecute him. Even the head right system with the natives. What was that? The Virginia Casual Killing Act. When a slave master had slaves and he beat them or she beat them to death.
It was mainly the women. I think it was 1669.
Yep.
The women would beat the kids.
Yep.
And kill the kids for disciplinary acts. But it was it goes back to hatred. It goes back to perpetual hatred.
When going back to we watched the movie The 24th, this past weekend, and after the situation that had happened with Jake, it was said that they went and they killed a lot of Israelites after that, and nobody went to prison for that shit.
Yeah, because
Nobody went to prison.
You know what? Before you said that, why I typed up Jim Crow laws.
Yeah, nobody went to jail for it. You can kill Jake and don't get persecuted. You know, so that's why at the end of the day, that's why this place is on its way out. Because somebody get the Apocrypha. Yep, go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10 and verse 8. And it reads, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Everything we've been mentioning, this is why this devil's gonna go to fuck down. You see, he had his time, and he did his thing. Hey, whatever. He did what he had to do as an enemy. And the thing is, you niggas don't know that he your enemy. So the scripture says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. We understand the condition we in. That's why we mad. Fuck Esau, but you know, we understand that we're being oppressed on all fucking angles, on all sides. All right? But Jake, you don't understand that this devil is your enemy. You know?
Jake posted this past week, he says, how the hell can a white guy have Alzheimer's or dementia? But forget everything, but remember he hates black people. You know? That's crazy.
That's true.
They won't forget that. They won't forget that.
You remember nigger.
Right. You remember that nigger.
Remember that fucking nigger.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, that's deeply rooted. Not
Yeah,
even,
that's it.
not even dementia can get, not even a disease can get rid of that hate. Shit, that shit is from the heavens. You know?
From the womb to the tomb.
So where we at? You got something?
I still got, Isaiah 59. I mean, unless you want to go to,
No, let's
Keep
keep
going.
rolling. We're gonna
Alright,
get to
cool.
Matthew 24.
this is
Because
Isaiah.
this is the reasoning. Everything that brothers is making mention of, we really just just revealing their track record. You know, we really just holding up their receipt.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, and the importance is that the Lord set him up to do these things so he can have his reasoning on taking him down. Okay, the Lord does that. That's the Ancient of Days. He's the master chess player.
And I did a lesson this morning dealing with how the Lord, the reason why he raised Babylon to this height is so that we would feel that punishment, so that we would, feel the drink at the right hand, the cup of the Lord's right hand.
Yeah.
You know. So this is Isaiah 59 and 15. It say, "Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey."
That's it. That's
And-
it. It's like the truth faileth, and he that what?
It says, "He that departed from evil."
He that departed from evil. You see, and this can really play off with the righteous, the believers. We departed from evil through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Departing from evil is first and foremost we begin our minds begin to change. Becoming a new man. Not going after the fleshly lusts and desires, which is worshiping other gods, worshiping other idols. All right.
America provides that way.
Yeah, being the flesh and the cauldron. All right, because remember we had to understand that this ain't our rest. So we turn from evil, but within that we made ourselves a prey to the spirits and to the elite. We are prey now.
Ephesians 6 and 12.
You know, we are prey.
Yeah, because Donald Trump, with his the speech he just had at the Mount Rushmore, you know, Esau's trying to cover up their legacy, and whoever speaks against it, now that's becoming more prevalent with the brothers saying whoever speaks against or puts the Esau on notice about his oppression throughout history, we become a target.
Yeah, you're a target now.
So
To
Isaiah
the fact that he said he's a target in his own fucking head. That's how deep rooted he don't want truth to come out.
he's being grieved by those witnesses. This is
Yeah.
Isaiah 59:15 again. It says, "Yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment." So the Lord's angry.
Yeah. Yep. He's angry. All right. Somebody got something else? Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, and I'm gonna go right to the point, verse 14. It says, the wicked have drawn out the sword and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, here's the point, and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
Yeah, the law, the bow is the laws, you know? And then what they said, they use the law of justice in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, the law of justice to go after the poor, you know?
Which is them inverting everything.
Yep.
You know, everything that they, you know, when it comes to the law, they'll fairly apply it to themselves, but they'll flip it around for us, you know, and make it unfair.
Yeah, I got
That's supposed to be that way in this world.
That's not a righteous. And then it says what? It says though he lift himself up. This is Habakkuk 2. He says though he lift himself up, yet is not his heart is not upright in him. So it's not. Yeah, his soul
right
is
in him.
the water.
I got it.
This is I can get it for you.
Really quick.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. And it reads, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith.
Yep. So his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him. So he is perpetrating himself to be righteous, to be equitable, to be fair, a ruler in the world. But everybody is screaming out injustice against you.
Keep that going.
It says a taunted proverb, which is going to actually go into.
Yep.
But everybody is screaming out against you. You see?
It says, the beam from
Yeah, timber shall cry out. Yeah.
right,
Verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine,
It's
he is
philosophy.
proud man.
Right. His philosophy, how his standard is that he's pushing in the earth.
Yeah, his manipulation to get people to do his will. And the fear tactic, the economic hitman. You see, he's beating people into submission by his sword, by his technology. You see, that's a part of his wine.
Alphabet agencies.
Yep.
FBI, CIA,
Yep.
DEA. You know,
Yep.
all they've been doing is starting chaos and commotion all over the world, so they can, like you're saying, benefit from it, benefit from sabotage. And you haven't been ruling as just. You know, you've taken every shortcut. You cheated every way.
Yep.
You know, you have yet to do anything upright.
You lied about many creations.
Damn, this man.
Trump with the FIFA World Cup, trying to rig it, and they still lost. You know, in Belgium mocked, the world mocked Trump. You know, it's just showing that you ain't never done nothing, you know, honestly.
Honorable.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead.
Back in verse 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine,
Right.
he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death,
Right.
and cannot be satisfied.
That's it. He can't be satisfied. So he has a insatiable like taste, like, you know, everything he desires is death. You know, he can't be satisfied.
Yeah, he has an unquenchable
There you go.
thirst.
Thank you. Yep, thank you.
An unquenchable thirst. Bloodthirst.
Yeah, bloodthirst. Yeah.
It says, neither is he, what does it say about the blood? Damn, how did it go?
Thou hast not hated blood.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he thou has not hated blood, you know? He don't hate it, he loves it.
Yep.
That gets him going. Life. To be able to take away life, well, that was the sword.
Right.
The sword, how he should sustain is by taking life. That's how he sustains himself. You know?
Keep yourself afloat through witness.
Yep.
That's bad.
I was literally about to say that, how in Genesis 27 it speaks about how by the sword shall he live.
And he's living.
Yeah, that's how he subdued the earth.
That's how he's sustaining. See, we ain't gonna need that. We're gonna have complete righteousness. He needs technology and fake science and manipulation and the Darwin theory, and you know, he needs all this dumb shit for people to believe in a lie. You know? Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 12:6. It says, "The words of the wicked are to lie in wait for blood, but the mouth of the upright shall deliver them. It's right there. You know, their words are to, you know, push death, teach death,
Yeah.
bring death. You know.
Yep.
Yep.
I got something.
I got this Wisdom of Solomon.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Habakkuk. You can keep going. There's some more in there.
And it reads, but gathereth unto him all nations,
Chapter,
heapeth
verse.
time. Habakkuk 2, and I'll start at the beginning of 5 again. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death.
Yeah, so he's taking over lands that don't belong to him. Covetous. He hears something about an oil being found somewhere, and immediately he goes and sets up some type of coup to take it. You know? Yeah, yep.
He'll discourage or discredit your reputation.
Yeah.
I'll try to run you out the land.
Yeah.
Get you up out of there, so he can take it for himself.
That's what happened in the 50s with Jake, because Jake had good jobs, and these Edomites were fucking dumb, and they weren't smart enough to be doing these positions, but they set Edomites to chase these Jakes out to put those idiot crackers in position.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what you got going on today, even in these positions today, in modern time right now, your supervisors and all that, man, and your managers, all that, man, they get paid a ridiculous amount of money, way above what a regular laborer gets paid, and they have the least amount of credentials to back up their profession.
Yep.
And then with the what is it, the DEI, right? That was
But they
what they-
benefited from it the most. And that's what's happening. Esau's tapping back into that science. He's tapping back into the lies. And he's holding this as the centerpiece of, you know, his belief set.
Yeah.
So, you know, and he's gonna keep going with it.
But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him?
Yeah. He puts them to all people. He goes into other countries, steals resources, brings them democracy and the American way. Yeah, the banking system brings them this world to the east, and he corrupts the people. And the nations are mad at that. All right, go ahead.
And a taunting proverb against him.
So now he's finna get what he's been doing is finna basically bite him in the ass. Now everybody, because remember he been swinging that motherfucking sword for a minute. Now the nations are seeing that the motherfucking arms is getting tired. You see? Now the nations knowing like, okay,
Hammer of the earth.
yeah, the hammer of the earth, he ain't swinging too strong. You know what I'm saying? His power, he ain't in that strength no more.
In that nail hard enough.
Yep. So now it's going to be a transition, because once the nations begin to talk shit to you, and remember that wasn't heard of.
No.
America was the cream of the crop. No nations dared to talk shit openly to Esau.
Or trying to declare war either.
Yeah. We're speaking about when we got nukes.
Yep.
You know. So now the trading places is on the horizon. Okay.
It's a decline in his civilization.
Yeah, exactly. Economic collapse, a decline.
Yeah, and on every stage he's being a diva. You know, he's crying about nobody, you know, adding to the war effort. You know, he's beefing with Spain. He's beefing with the EU every other day.
Yeah.
You know, switching his tone to the point where, and actually it's gonna come up in the precept that they're gonna make it seem like they're gonna give him what he wants, but they really gonna be they're gonna turn against his ass.
Yeah, they're gonna turn against
Tired of it. Ain't nothing coming from it but confusion and destruction.
Yep.
You got it.
Back in Habakkuk 2 and 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
See that? Meaning destruction is him that increases that which is not his. Yankee, go home. Go ahead.
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
Not yet.
Which is death.
Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Yeah, because what? It says, read it again?
Yep.
Because those are
2
the
and
heathen,
7?
that's the heathen nations. The Isaiah 14 refers to them as the dead,
I got that right here.
kings. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, really quick. I need to go back.
It's Isaiah 14:9. It says, hell from beneath have moved to meet thee at thy coming. It stirred up all the dead for thee.
Meaning the hell from beneath is dealing with the grave. So it's a similar to for their fall. It's gonna be a great fall. Now they're gonna be they enlightened right now, but they're gonna be spiritually dead, like we were. You know. Go ahead.
It says, it stirred up all the dead for thee, even the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations.
Go. And that's what it's dealing with right here. You got it, bro.
Oh, verse 10 is important too, real quick. It says, Isaiah 14:10, it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us?
Right.
And that speaks to the point that the elder brought out about they seeing that he's becoming weak. He's swinging that sword and his arms getting tired. Now they feel like they're on the same playing field. You know, they all got nuclear capability, and like the scripture says, all those that bear the sword shoot at her and spare no arrows. So that's eventually what's going to happen. They're going to all shoot their nukes and jump the bullet. You got it.
Back in Habakkuk 2 and 7. Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them?
Meaning you're gonna be taken.
Yeah.
All right. And that's what's happening on a small scale. All those military bases all over the world strategically put on in the Middle East.
Yeah.
You got Iran bombing them, you know. And they're finna start slowly taking over. Okay. Because that's what's happening. And militarily, everything is becoming like even. They can't just blast someone to hell and then that's it. You know.
What the hell? Well, what type of leader talks like that?
Right. Talking about killing, destroying whole civilization. That's a crime in itself. You ain't supposed to say no shit like that. But he was more. The scripture say he was more stout than his fellows. Yep. So he like that pride. The scriptures, we're actually seeing it in real time. You know, that pride. That's a level of pride that the earth ain't really seen like that.
Yeah, 'cause he basically, you know, we're in the time of Esau, he's showing his horns right now. So basically, you know, as men of the Lord, we gotta really watch out, you know what I'm saying, with his strategy. Because he built a strategy every time. You know.
Yeah, and his whole thing is to, you know, again, all he has left is his new world order.
That's it.
That's all he
that nigga got.
He ain't got nothing else he can do but employ this new world order,
His enterprise.
these data centers.
He got one move
surveillance.
left.
That's it. And that's the move that's gonna kill him. That's how it's set up.
Habakkuk 2 and 8. And it reads, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remembrance of the people shall spoil thee.
All the remnant.
Remnant, Slakia. All the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness.
That's him.
He's taking over people's countries,
That's evil.
going in other people's lands. You know?
Try to keep her at home.
And they say they got a God-given right to other people's resources.
Whatever they want.
To do whatever they want, to go wherever they want. And that's the pride of
And-
this devil, man.
And he's not wrong.
He's not lying. He right. He right.
The earth, he right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He knows it.
Right.
He knows it. Like he knows it.
This is
Well,
tough.
well, now, nigga, you gotta know that you're finna go down too.
Called it manifest destiny too.
He
Yeah.
knows. Yeah, he knows God gave him the weapons. You know.
Habakkuk 2 and 9. Woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil.
Yeah, so he's trying to accumulate and take all the resources so he won't fail, so he won't fall.
Yeah, and you know, a couple of years ago, this devil was trying to they're trying to get this shield. I think it was some gold. Damn, man, it was a couple of years ago about some type of defense thing that he was trying to do against the chariots.
With
It had to deal with some type of gold.
I
It
know
had to
about
deal with some type of defense
yeah.
that they tried to say that.
Golden Dome, that's what it's called.
That's what I
Was it
thought.
the Golden Dome?
Golden Dome.
Can somebody look that up? Look it up.
Because it's a defense thing.
The Golden Dome, that's in what in the middle of Jerusalem, right? Yeah.
They were trying to
But
cover.
no, I ain't talking about that.
No, he's talking about what Trump did.
He was trying to use some shit
I know he tried to use
in
uranium.
space.
Oh, you talking about a space?
Yeah, not that. Yeah.
Well, there was an article that came out, or with Trump, he made an announcement that he was gonna, if any nuclear attack or something try to come on America, that he would build to put a golden dome over America.
But
That's a different one.
Yeah,
that element that he was trying to get is the tight,
Yeah.
it's the
I know what
hardest,
you're talking about.
strongest
Oh.
defense that you can ever fucking possibly get. And they was trying to do it for
It's
the
like
for the chariots and something like that. Damn, man, I wish I could remember it, but I can't remember it. But
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
yeah, but it's a lot of stuff that the devil's trying to do to defend himself against Yahweh Shai's return.
Yeah.
Okay, as if they could protect themselves from the Lord.
Space.
You know. Keep going up.
Back in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 9, it says, woe to him that coveteth an evil covetousness to his house, that he may set his nest on high.
Yep. Which is satellites and his pride and yep.
That he may be delivered from the power of evil.
See that? See, it's I can't think of it, but it's something where he's trying to use for to protect himself from the angels.
I know what you're talking about, man. I've seen it.
We went over it. We went over it about like 4 years ago. Though. It was a while ago.
I know they've been trying to do it with plutonium and uranium for a while.
Yeah, they're trying to get
But
these
there's a
elements and
different
bring them
one.
to like the
Yeah.
toughest.
They want to create a shield around the earth.
Yeah. But
You talking about the Space Force, the sixth branch of the military that Trump was doing in his first term?
well, yeah, but it's something
There's an
detailed.
element.
Well, I got some information right
You
here.
got something? What you got?
The only thing they say they got is
So-
graphene.
No, the Iron Dome was in Israel.
and then you got
No, I ain't
Yeah,
talking
that's
about
the
that.
iron.
So the brother looked up what was Trump trying to use as a defense element, you know, and it says President Donald Trump's proposed national missile defense shield is called the Golden Dome. He is seeking to build an impenetrable shield over the U.S. homeland, focusing on an architecture that relies on space-based interceptors, hypersonic defenses, and advanced satellite sensors to neutralize incoming missile threats.
What is the element that they're trying to use?
I said graphene can stop high impact, but graphene is.
They use the graphene.
I know it's
They put
uranium or
graphene on
something
color.
that can be
They put
used.
graphene in there.
It says,
Titanium, tungsten.
Titanium, tungsten.
well, right here, it says the core element or foundational concept of the Golden Dome missile defense system is that it operates as an integrated system of systems rather than relying on a single piece of hardware. It fuses multiple layers of cutting-edge technology across land, sea, and space into one unified network. The most lethal and technological ambitious element driving the system is its space-based boost phase interception capability. So he's trying to cover all aspects, the space, you know, the
It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Because it
He's
says
looking
that
for
the
my
Lord ain't
baby.
gonna be
yeah, he
able to
looking
fight.
for some.
Yeah,
So it ain't gonna work, nigga.
yeah, that's Joel.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be in the fight, nigga. Okay? You have more on that Habakkuk? Yeah, verse 10.
They probably cut that.
Yep. There's Habakkuk 2 and 10. It says, thou hast consulted shame to thy house by the cutting off many people, and hast sinned against thy soul. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it.
Yeah, so it's the complaints. Esau is complained about all throughout the world now. Cain. Cain has that fugitive that fugitive has been finally identified. See, throughout the world, he's been going under different names and titles, and ducking and dodging and shit. Now we finally caught him.
Right.
You know.
Can't hide no more. There ain't no cloak to hide yourself.
Yeah.
Everybody know you the devil. And then you can't hide. He can't even hide it. He's so proud.
He's so proud that he's like, gotta do something. Gotta let these motherfuckers know who I am.
I was just about to.
Esau.
Verse 12.
I know Pulp Fiction.
Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
America.
Yeah. Yep, off the backs of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, establish a city by iniquity.
Yep, all witchcraft, sorcery. All right, when they came and took the South over, they was eating. they had breeding farms. They had sacrificing not farms, plantations. They had breeding plantations. They had plantations where they cook niggas up and eat them. And now all those things is being found out. The history of Nat Turner, they ate that man. Like they ate that man, like literally. These devils cooked this nigga up and ate him. For power. So this place is established on straight folly, straight evil, man. If we had glasses to see what this world looked like, it'll look like what was on the Matrix, when he showed him this is what the world really looks like, and it was all decrepit,
Destroyed. Apocalyptic.
it's demonic. He's like, I don't believe it.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here. You better believe it. This place is filthy, man. This place is filthy. It's full of blood. It's full of child sacrificing. All right, it's full of witchcraft. That serpent.
Yeah. People were praising Nancy Pelosi for advocating for the gay parade just 2 weeks ago, something like that. But the bitch was literally advocating or promoting the dancers that were naked gay men dancing for children. Everybody was applauding. Everybody was.
It's fucking perversion.
Yeah.
Esau's real. Look, those fucking Romans ain't hiding themselves.
Nah, nope.
The Greeks and the Romans, that Greco-Roman spirit is manifested because we got Nero back in office.
Yeah.
We at the end. This is the end of the days, man. All right, that spirit has to come up out of them. All right, it has to come up out. Yes, sir, bro?
I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because the place was built upon blood. This is Numbers 35:33. So shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed therein. Oh, it's like it. But the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed.
Yeah, so if you want America to be great again,
This thing gotta die.
You gotta get rid of Edomites. Like that old Jake said. He said that at I think he said the C-SPAN.
Yeah, he said that.
That was on
Live
C-SPAN.
TV.
He said you gotta get rid of these white people. You gotta exterminate them. All right. We know about Esau. The so-called the appearance of a European could be an Israelite. So you gotta say Edomite.
Yeah.
I got something.
You got something? That's it on that? About the blood?
I got
Go
two
ahead.
precepts to back everything up. But this is the account of Cain after he killed his brother Abel. But I'm going to read it in the NLT in Genesis 4 and verse 10. It says, "But the Lord Yahweh said, what have you done? Listen, your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground." And you still got that going on today.
Yep.
It says, "Now you are cursed and banished from the ground which has swallowed your brother's blood." No longer will the ground yield good crops for you, no matter how hard you work. From now on, you will be a homeless wanderer on the earth. Cain,
And that's what he has been.
yep.
A homeless wanderer. He ain't got no. Oh, he stole everything.
He jumped from culture to culture.
Yep.
Different
He got
cultures.
no
Land to
fucking right.
land.
Damn, you was a samurai, nigga? Like that damn movie pissed me off. Yeah, Tom Cruise, he ain't Jake, but the image of like, come on, man.
Who was the Jake Paul? Who was it?
Man, that
he
shit
said-
is annoying.
He said the white man's annoying because he'll make a movie called The Last Nigga on Earth, starring Tom Hanks.
Oh, that was
Paul Mooney.
Paul
The last nigga on earth starring Tom Hanks. Yes,
And then they tried to do a parody of, Tom Hanks as Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Just stupid shit, man.
Yeah, because he saw the biggest bomb on the earth.
Yeah, no, it was Charlamagne, the guy, fucking faggot.
Yeah.
But he made a joke. He was like, yeah, I'd love to see that movie if I think he was talking about Tom Hanks. He said Tom Hanks playing Muhammad Ali. But look, if we was to go on within another 100 years, all the prominent quote unquote Israelites, black men or whatever, they would have all been Edomites, especially with AI. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Especially when on social media they got the image thing where you can change your features from a so-called black person to a white person. Esau, he exchanged everybody white.
Yeah.
He exchanged everybody white, man. So this place gotta go, man. All right, they lied. Beginning with 2009, they started to lie on the history books about slavery. Started to put it into the books with indentured servants. And they come out immigrants.
There's no truth to that.
Ain't no fucking truth to that shit. Nah, Jake got their ass whipped to come over here. They got taken. They got sold from wicked Israelites and Ishmaelites, sold into the Grecians, and brought their ass here and whooped their ass. How you gonna make movies like Goodbye Uncle Tom and Roots and
Mudbound.
and what's the movie?
Mudbound.
I never seen that.
It's a Jake. He comes from the war over there from
That's
Germany.
like yeah.
But he tried to go in the front door. You remember? He tried to leave out the front door, and Edomites come up. The same Edomite family that his father's working for, and they're like, "You in Mississippi now, nigga." And, that's how they said it to him because, like, I don't know what they let you do over there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that was real shit. Like, you actually Jake would have to pay their toll on the bus in the front, then get out, and then go to the back door just to go to the back. Like, what kind of shit is that, man?
Straight oppression. But this devil, leave it up to this cracker. Everybody loved America. Everybody came over here and working and finding. Came over here for a good, a better life and opportunity. Bullshit. Niggas was hung. Niggas still getting hung. To this day.
He talking about, he hung himself. He broke both of his own legs.
Yeah, I just seen that shit.
Fuck out of here.
How he break both of his legs and then get on a goddamn high rise and hang himself, man.
Like they killed that one.
It's over 15 to 20 cases within the last couple of years on Jake so-called committing suicide, but they're being hung. Niggas don't hang themselves, man. Niggas don't hang themselves.
I dare say you shoot himself.
Like that one G. Just got.
First of all, one thing I know about a nigga, he hate a motherfucker to choke him. Yo, put your hands on my neck, you know?
Stop playing.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, stop playing.
Yeah.
Jake don't like shit around their neck.
Yeah.
Like I was
but
saying.
they want us to act like we don't see. They want us to say.
And they don't. The thing is, they don't give a fuck if we see it.
Yeah.
They know what social media do. They know Esau. Look, Esau. He's wiser than Daniel. You don't think that the thoughts of Eden already been categorized?
You're not being oppressed.
Right. Categorize the
Intermediate.
people. Categorize the people on. There's gonna be some that's gonna be pissed off. There's gonna be some that's not gonna give a fuck. There's gonna be some that's gonna be biased. There's gonna be some, he has categorized everybody's mental. So you don't think that he sees everything that's going on social media? We gotta log in all this information to get an account or social media, he's tracking everybody's thoughts and everything. He know Jake is pissed off, and he don't give a fuck. He know Jake is, did you see this? Pointing to stats and shit like that and goddamn TikTok.
Yeah.
You see all that shit. Did you know that such and such and da-da-da-da-da-da and all this information is
He
being
knows
brought
he-
out? He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He
Jake-
knows he's despised.
Jake just brought out for this past July 4th, they said, did you know that back in 1776, Jake was still being owned as slaves? You know, but like you saw.
Like the truth is coming out, and he's like, "Oh well,
Yeah,
motherfucker,
exactly.
do something about it."
You can't do nothing about
I'll
it.
say something real quick.
I got something for you after this.
Salaki, man. Can I say something real quick?
Proud.
You know how that movie, that cartoon Scooby Doo? When you take the mask off, you say, "Oh, that's Mr. Wilbur."
Yeah, and they know who the devil is. They know who the boogeyman is.
Exactly.
We know who he is. You know,
Yep.
we know him.
They killed that one boy, man. That Mississippi man, they pushed him in the water. They killed him, man. No,
Yep.
yeah, they just killed him. That shit ain't
You're
cool.
cool. You're fucking cool. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
That's what that nigga get too.
Yeah.
Tired
Oh.
of these niggas and all these niggas that be around Esau, and they don't have no care in the world. These are my buds. That's why they Jake in Chicago. I don't like that bitch ass nigga either, but he do be on point with some shit. Whatever Jake he see and they by themselves, he with nothing but like Edomites and shit. He'll go over to, hey, Black King, is these white people harassing you? Are you good? You know? And Jake can get offended. You know, some Jakes can get offended, some Jakes will laugh it off. You know? But I remember it was like like 7 Edomites and 1 Jake. And he in the back. And he was like, hey brother, hey King, how you feeling? You good? Is everything okay? I see you around all these white people, and they harass you. And then the white boys is laughing, but he mad. But the nigga mad. Hope they hang your ass off the motherfucking bridge, nigga.
I'm gonna continue.
That's crazy.
And then I'm gonna go to this
homeborn
next one.
slave. Go ahead with the precepts, Slot.
So it said, Genesis 4:13 in NLT, it says, Cain replied to the Lord, my punishment is too great for me to bear. Verse 14, it says, you have banished me from the land and from your presence. You have made me a homeless wanderer. Anyone who finds me, kill me. And that's how it's going to be in this time, because you committed one of the greatest crimes, one of the first greatest crimes ever, from the get-go. And it wasn't no light thing, the way that you're trying to make it seem in this time. When a Jake is killed, like by the police, you know? So,
And he added sin to sin.
yeah, and he
So-
added, yeah.
So he come over here, he massacred the Native American Indians.
Yep.
Put them in boarding schools, changed their whole, beat the culture out of. Then you bring the Israelites on slave ships, and not even that. You had they were lynching Mexicans too. Issachar was catching hell too. You know. You got Hernan Cortez, but later on they were lynching them as well.
We got I'm sorry. Do we got a portable charge? I'm on 24%.
But yeah, man. So he added sin unto sin, which made it iniquity. All right.
Yeah.
The massacre of the Indians, the enslavement of the Negro, right, and then the taking of and then the massacre of the Mexicans, taking that land, man.
I got a cord.
I just need a
And then on top of that, how you been the treatment towards
Middle right there.
towards us, the proverbs and bywords, you're calling us minorities and all of this stuff. You're calling us criminals, all right? And then the systems, the systems that you put into play, that systematically go after the so-called minorities, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So that's iniquity. So you're doing one wicked thing after another wicked thing, and then you doing the most horrendous thing, which is bringing forth this whole new world order.
You don't think the Lord knew what he was
Like, what
doing
the fuck?
at the beginning when he gave him the punishment, though? Cain said it was too much to bear, but look at what you've done since your time.
Yeah.
Look what you kept on doing.
You just
So,
keep doing evil.
is it now too much to bear? I mean, Esau's gonna say, yeah, you know, he don't feel like he deserves any type of punishment after anything he does, you know?
But let us have the thought
Right.
or bad words. We get punished to the full extent of the law. Well, what you think? It says, shall he not shall he not altogether go unpunished? You know?
Nay,
It says no.
nay.
You should surely drink of the cup.
Well, that's why I was going to bring out this, because the whole point about how Cain said that anybody that would find him would want to kill him, you got that spirit coming back now, because that's what the Lord always wanted. To everybody to know who this devil was before the Lord take him out. That was the whole exchange between Yahweh and Cain. You know, that any man that would lay a hand on Cain, he would be revenged sevenfold, because the Lord wants to deal with Esau in the end. Cain is Esau, all right? Esau is Cain. So that's why you got all this information coming out on this devil now.
It's like that.
That's why, you know, the internet is the Lord that set it up. But this devil can't hide no more, like the scriptures say. So, you know, you want to be proud and everything, but like the brother said earlier, you know, you're watching this devil getting tired. He's becoming more weary now. Again, his confidence is kind of slightly going away. You know, he's still being the devil, but he's losing it now. He's lost.
There we go.
So that's why I wanted to read in this. This is Job chapter 18 and verse 14. It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors. That's the Heavenly Father Yahweh. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his. Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off. Yeah. I'm gonna read it and then I'll put it in the NLT. It says, his remembrance shall perish from the earth, and he shall have no name in the street. He shall be driven from light into darkness and chased out of the world. And that's the point that we get into. He's getting slowly but surely, he's getting chased out of the world. But we already know, like the brother's been quoting, Isaiah the 14th chapter, it's going to be no space for this devil to hide once the Lord is done dealing with him. And when he brings him into the kingdom with us to be slaves.
Yeah, you ain't gonna find an Edomite nowhere in the world roaming free.
Yeah.
That's how bad it's gonna be for them. That's why you're gonna be chased out of the world. The Lord's gonna gather you up and put you in chains. The remaining Edomites.
Yeah.
You got another precept out?
Yeah, I was going to read it.
I got one after you.
Job 18, again, and verse 14 in the NLT, it says, they are torn from the security of their homes and are brought down to the king of terrors. The homes of the wicked will burn down, burning sulfur rains on their houses.
Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen to the main hub of the, Esau's civilization. The Lord's gonna burn it up. Yeah, and then you ain't gonna have no home,
No comfortability.
Yeah, there you go.
It says, all memory of their existence will fade from the earth.
See? And then the Lord says in Isaiah 65:17, behold, I create new heavens and a new earth. It said, and the former shall not be remembered.
Yep.
So your legacy that you left, right, or who you are or what you propagated yourself to be, and nobody is going to remember.
It said that in Isaiah, or it's Isaiah where it says to make desolate the land in the name and the remnant of Edom, It says that the memory of their existence will fade from the earth and no one will remember their names. They will be thrust from light into darkness, driven from the world.
Driven from the world,
Yep.
right. So there ain't going to be no more Edomites free, walking freely and doing what they please. Right now they can get on the yacht, they can go to they can buy their own islands, they can do all type of heinous, acts, wicked acts, trafficking, stealing people. They still stealing people, perfect credit and all that. All that's gonna be done away.
Yeah, this is Ezekiel 35:1. It says, moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Right, we prophesy against the downfall of Esau Edom. All right, beginning with the elites first. Their power structure. So that's why the Lord set us up to prophesy the downfall of the system. It says, and say unto it, thus said the Lord power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
Yeah, stretching out his hand is judgment. The Lord is going to judge this place. Right?
Right. I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Because remember, in the time of Egypt, one of the reasons why the name of the Heavenly Father name was magnified is because of the great deliverance and the destruction of the Egyptians. So that same situation is going to happen to Egypt. All right, the world is going to know that Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, done this. All right, just like he did in the days of old when he delivered the children of Israel out of Egypt prior. Go ahead.
It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred,
Right,
and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
and this is happening, the transitioning of the kingdoms, of course, because the Lord has set it up for the movie to go like this. But a big portion of it is because you slayed your brother. You murdered your brothers. Go ahead.
It says, by the force of the sword.
Yep, by the force of the sword. And that sword is literally a sword. Then it goes into his gun, his technology, his philosophy. All right? His pestilences, his patent disease. How can you patent that fucking disease? You created that disease. All right? And AIM claims to it. And then you pushed it out there for a certain demographic of people to be affected by it. Like he did with the AIDS virus. Where there was over $100 million from the Homeland, I think it was Homeland Security, or I can't remember. I forgot what it was, but they funded $100 million for the AIDS virus.
That's in that book.
Behold the Pale Horse. This is documented by Esau. Documented by Esau that $100 million was funded to create the AIDS virus and put it in the black communities. All right? Smallpox. They brought disease covers and blankets that they gave to the north. Syphilis. Eugenics. You see? Eugenics came about because your goddamn part of it is because you goddamn Edomite bitches don't produce fucking children. So you have to manipulate the genetics and bring ours down with sterilization. All right? Planned Parenthood. Condoms.
Oh,
Birth control pills.
Oh, the tampons.
They said tampons has whatever that gives the woman carcinogens in it, which if too much is consumed within the body, that brings cancer. So they're trying to stop Israelites from repopulating, which is the number one thing the Lord said to do: be fruitful and multiply. And we know that our women are sterile. Look at an Ephraimite bitch when she get pregnant. You know, look at a Judite, fertile. Look at a Judite woman. No, great grandmama and them, they had 14, 15, 16 kids. White bitch can only get 3. 2. 4. The max is 4.
They through.
The max is 4.
Billy.
We've been trying to get pregnant.
Me and my wife
we've been trying to get pregnant
trying to make this baby for a long time
for
now.
5 fucking years.
Damn, I was.
Now I slip up, pre-nut, get this bitch pregnant. Damn.
Hey, you know what?
I accidentally did.
You know what? You can say, hey, with the Jake women, you can say the word seed out your mouth. She already fucking pregnant.
You don't even get inside. You tap them up.
Immaculate conception.
Right. That's a miracle, goddammit.
That's and that goes back to what that scripture in what's that Hosea. I think in Hosea it says we are the seed. The seed.
With many buckets. Is that what you're thinking about? No. Many waters.
Oh,
You can't count.
Oh, the sand of the sea.
Hosea 1 and 10.
We the sand of the sea, man.
Sand of the sea.
Slide.
Hosea, yeah. Sand of the sea. That was the promise that was given to Abraham. That's how you know who. Yeah. It's in our nature to repopulate. That's why we supposed to have more fucking women. All right. That's why we supposed to have more fucking women. You bitches, you Israelite bitches, don't get in line when that comes. And if you don't, kick rocks with no shoes on, man. Alright? You don't get in line with the multiple women thing, fuck you. We ain't begging, we ain't asking you to accept shit. You just gotta accept it.
It's our house.
What you talking about?
It said,
My house.
it said,
And that's what they don't want. They don't want that rulership, us to rule anymore.
Fuck what y'all
You
want.
know?
no, the woman said, Jordan lost. The dude was like, you act like they just shut down the whore factory. Like, I can't find another one.
Yeah, it's the women that's really losing.
I would have just made a video of that couple of weeks saying that vibration.
It ain't nothing but help to you bitches.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Yeah, because that builds a community, like, and it builds a.
Women are dumb.
Yeah, but they rather not have, support.
And dealing with sisters in the truth that have a fucking problem with it. Motherfucker, who the fuck are you to say who don't deserve salvation if they deal with the man of the Lord? These women are coming for salvation. It ain't just to get a nut off, bitch. It's for salvation. Who the fuck are you to say that somebody don't deserve to get salvation? We all under the Lord's mercy. Who are you to say that the Lord don't deserve to give her mercy?
Yep.
Because they don't look
Dumb
at it.
bitch.
They don't even look at it like the Lord preserving us and raising us up.
None of that.
Fucking,
They can't even see it.
fucking man, a woman is. Listen, next topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, this same, back in Ezekiel 35, Ezekiel 35.
I don't like talking about the bitch.
Yeah,
I get too annoyed, man.
I mean, one time he was talking about a man a while back. He almost punched the wall.
Yeah, go ahead.
God damn. Ezekiel 35:5, it said because
we'll get on your daddy. Yeah, we're gonna get on Esau.
yeah. Pops.
When he go, you go.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity.
And he got creative with it. He didn't just do it one way. He got it like you just mentioned, Planned Parenthood.
A lot of different ways.
Even the products that our women use, and the products that we use.
The different fabrics that bust down our immunity, our system, everything.
Wearing polyester drawers
Yeah.
and shit. Wonder why your
No, I was
sperm
really gonna
count
say that
low.
too. Yeah.
Wonder why your balls hurting like it's
What the fuck is going on?
it's the drawers you wearing.
And wonder why your ass walking
Yeah,
up the
he needs
street.
some new drawers.
He walking like this.
Right.
Esau ass, man. That nigga, he crafty.
Boxer briefs.
You're gonna fuck this guy's balls up.
Yeah,
He's gonna shake. Gonna shake. All right, just back in
Oh,
Ezekiel
he
30.
literally in the lab doing that type
Yeah, he
shit.
do, man. The fucking place gotta go, man.
yeah,
That's it. That's it.
He says, because this back in Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and that goes back to a perpetual hatred.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the perpetual. What we were just talking about just now. That's perpetual hatred. Yes,
That's it. That's J hate.
That's the hate
To
shit.
stop a
man.
man, to want to stop a man's lineage.
Yeah,
You know,
that's part of.
Yeah, but who gave you the authority to tell someone that they can't have life?
yep. Who the fuck are you?
Essentially, that's what he's been doing. Taking life, like he's God.
Yep.
But you're gonna have to answer for all that life that you taking.
Yeah.
It says, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. By
That's
the
why I
fo-
say I'm sorry. That's
Go
why
ahead.
in Revelation 18 it speaks about the slaves and souls of men.
Amen. Yeah. Yep.
That's one of the reasons why you're gonna be destroyed, man. Because of the souls of men. You done took the souls of men, manipulated them to go into your way. You done fed them witchcraft and all type of shit. Now the women don't, and then you got women that don't even want kids. You know,
Yeah.
women don't even want kids. I don't want to mess up my body. Or
What
I'm
you here
focused
for?
on my career.
I don't want to be
What the
impressed.
fuck are you here for, bitch?
Exactly. Yep.
Go ahead.
It says back in Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Yeah, when we had the Assyrians coming after us, Babylonians, which was Assyrians, you had Israelites being haunted by Edomites.
Yeah.
You know, this beef wasn't even between you. You know,
But
Just
that's-
imagine your brother
Yeah.
helping your enemy.
That's crazy.
That's a betrayal.
The ultimate.
That's a betrayal. Like, what the fuck?
That's why the scriptures talk about the brotherly covenant
Yeah.
that he broke.
And Jacob loved Esau, man. He loved
Yeah,
Esau.
Jacob loved Esau.
You know?
But it was written in the heavens.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. The Lord told him. The enmity between thy seed and the woman's seed. That goes deep.
Yeah.
Jacob wanna fix racism. Racism can never be fixed. This goes beyond your thought process, man. This shit get deep. This is something that went on in the heavens
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
Lord brought here on earth, man.
Man.
Yeah, we just brought
But
up
y'all have
this-
no understanding
Wow,
about it.
The
You
scriptures
know?
said that he was the Lord created the waste and destroy, but also the scriptures say that his spirit can never be right.
Yeah.
He's looking for blood. The only way he's satisfied is if he does mischief against you.
Yep.
He can't be fixed. That problem cannot be fixed.
Unless he is, what's the word? Eradicated?
Yep.
Out of the fucking earth.
Who can
Yeah,
make
go ahead,
that
get your-
straight which the Lord had made crooked?
Yeah, perfect.
God. This is Obadiah 1:10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever."
That's it. So when you seeing these different things, and I get mad, you know what I'm saying? You seeing all these jakes getting hung by the motherfucking devil, and they smiling about it. They think it's cool. Then now social media, you can go through the comment section, and man, Esau talking big shit. Esau talking cash shit, but it's okay, cause them jakes that got taken out, whoever what is it? Paris being innocent. See, with the truth, we have understanding, man. We got that rest. We got that comfort.
Yeah,
We understand. Okay, there has to be some wicked niggas regardless. I still feel away. Believe me. Cause,
But the Lord's about
but
oppression.
yeah, surely oppression maketh the wise man mad. Like, yeah, you got them niggas. All right, cool. But judgment's still gonna happen, and them is 2/3. You see? That's why when the scripture said, "Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm," that's when the Lord gonna pounce on your bitch ass.
That's what
See?
He gonna kill and oppress the right ones, which actually is the wrong ones, because that's when the Lord, when prophecy has to be fulfilled.
Yeah, that's when the Lord gonna lift up that standard.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and knock off these 2/3. Because guess what? Them same 2/3 is in the heavens complaining. Now they in their right state of mind. They gonna fuck your ass up too, nigga. They gonna fuck you up too. But for the prophets, the anointed, the men of the Lord, you touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. All right, it's an international. It's a what is it called?
I know what you're talking about.
International crime. If you touch an ambassador,
Yeah.
look
War
up the
I remember we did
war
this before.
crimes. Look up the penalty
Yep.
of doing something to a ambassador.
We did this before.
Yeah,
Yep.
we did.
We ambassadors of Yahweh Shem Shai. As soon as you get your red ass up there and try to do something to the prophets, the Lord is gonna come for you, man.
He's on the verge too. He's on the verge.
This would be
Here we go.
it'd be a crime.
Here
Go
we
ahead.
go. It says, under international law, intentionally putting a foreign ambassador to death is a war crime. Killing one violates the laws of war.
That's why that military, Yahweh Shem Shai's military, the Sabbath, the Lord of the Sabbath.
How about
The Lord of the Sabbath, the Sabbath oath, the Lord of the armies is gonna come for you, man.
Isn't it Isaiah? No, it's a song where it says it's angels of 10,000.
Yeah.
10,000
Yeah, somebody get that.
That's in Daniel.
Oh, is it?
Well, when
It's a few of them actually.
well, the one that was in Daniel spoke about the thousands that came with that was
That's
with
the one.
Yahweh,
Yeah, that's
and
the one I was
then
getting.
you have the thousands that came with Yahweh Shai. That's in Daniel, the Ancient of Days.
Yep,
That's in that
like
verse.
9, I think.
Yep. But you got it.
But it says, killing one violates. It says killing one violates the laws of war, and it is also recognized as an act of terrorism and a severe crime against a globally protected person.
Yeah, we're protected by the Lord Himself.
It says the angels, those that fear the Lord, the angels camped around them. Roughly paraphrasing.
So you're violating a heavenly law. See, and you've been violating the heavens and speaking against the heavens for the longest. So it has to be at some point. It has to be a cutoff, and that's yeah.
Yeah, it says harm to an ambassador crosses the line from typical battlefield violence to a violation of international humanitarian law.
Somebody look up ambassador. We're ambassadors. And then look up the word ambassador.
It says, I've just seen it.
Preacher.
Yeah, appreciate
Yeah, that's basically. I know there used to be more in this. So, let me type this.
it. It's like, they look like backward singers. You know how they no, my bad.
So it says killing an ambassador is one of the most severe crimes in international law, and it can trigger wars, cause global economic sanctions, and lead to massive manhunts. Esau being hunted.
Yeah. They said gonna hunt them from the holes of the rocks.
Massive manhunts.
But you're gonna be getting hunted by angels.
And we are the angels.
Yeah. Especially when the Lord resurrects us, because those that die in Yahweh Shai gonna be resurrected.
It says right here that historically, assassinating an ambassador has been used as a justification for going to war.
That's the justification for the Lord to come with His angels and His army.
That's
armies
that
in the
standard
heavens.
that's gonna get lifted.
I could read this one up now. Yeah. Killing an ambassador is viewed as a direct attack on the sovereignty of the nation they represent.
Are we not sovereign?
Yeah.
Do we not have liberty within Yahweh Shai? We're on a mission from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's what Isaiah the 13th chapter is about. Lift ye up a banner. Somebody grab that real quick. Yeah, Isaiah 13:1. Because when you go into war and military, right? Every side has a banner. Every side has a flag, right? It's a flag. When you're walking, this is we got the flag of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. The banner, which is the Bible. All right.
Remember, they will be at the front as well, so you can see who's leading and who's coming.
And what king they serve. That's what it's about. What king they serve. So when the scripture says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain," we're serving Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. We got the scriptures. Okay, so this is war.
Well,
you know,
had a war, they would carry the flag as the war is going on. If the flag holder drops, another man would pick it up. Kept it going. So
And it's used for a rallying point too, for all the soldiers to rally back to.
So real quick, just get that real quick. You sharp. 13:1. Just real quick, just to that point on what it said. It's an act of war.
Act of war. All right, this is Isaiah 13. Yep, Isaiah 13:1. It says, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see, lift ye up a banner upon a high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake their hand."
That's what we've been doing. We lift up the banner. We give you scriptures. We give you judgments on the crimes that you have committed. Okay, go ahead.
And that they may go into the gates of the noble. I have commanded.
And that's what we have through the internet. We didn't reach the gates of the nobles. Through the internet, we've reached the gates of the nobles. Okay?
this is what I was looking for. An attack on a prophet is considered the ultimate offense.
Can somebody check my channel? About on the
It's interesting, live.
yeah, but check the audio.
Oh,
Check
This
it
is right here.
It's good.
it's good.
It's good. Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
No, because I
Oh,
whole
you have it on
time
there.
my Bluetooth was.
Oh,
And it's probably even better because we close by.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
The
rewind it a
Bluetooth
little
was
bit.
on the whole time.
Good. I skimmed.
Yes, go back a little bit.
I'm skimming it.
Yeah,
it's good.
Okay. I didn't even.
Hey, you ain't bring those mics. You gotta bring the mics. Yeah, bring the mics.
but no, what I was just saying that attacking a prophet is considered the ultimate offense.
Yeah.
So,
A messenger. Well, it's a phrase. Don't kill the messenger.
yeah.
bro.
And you know what?
That's why Leonidas fucked up being emotional because his goddamn bitch. He kicked the messenger down the fucking well.
lost his whole.
One of the rawest parts of the movie, right? But the nigga fucked up on international law. Yeah, you took a couple of them out, but y'all ass got slaughtered after. You know? Come on, go on.
Go back to it.
Yep, go ahead.
All right, this back in Isaiah 13. I'm gonna start at 2. It says, "Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake their head," which is rebuke.
And that's what we've been doing. You brought out we're gonna go back Ezekiel 35.
Oh yeah, come
That's shaking the hand. Prophesy against Mount Seir. That's shaking the hand. Since we started camp, we've been going there on the wickedness of Esau and what he has done. On the reason going why the transition of powers must be. You know, that age is surely, slowly but surely coming to an end. You got it.
shake their head, that they may go into the gates of the noble.
Uh-huh.
I have commanded my sacrifice ones. I have
Sanctified ones.
Sanctified ones. It said, I have also called my mighty ones
Yep.
for my anger.
We the sanctified ones, and then he called what? His mighty ones, which is the angels, for his anger. Go ahead.
It says, even them that rejoice in my highness, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great of people, like as of a great people, a tumultuous, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
It's like a riotous.
Yep. So we're declaring, basically, we declare war on Esau through Yahweh Shemel Shai. And guess what? The Lord is going to use outside forces and nations to come and destroy you. You see? Because remember, it said that it's the Lord's purpose. So the Lord put the Spirit on these other nations to fulfill His will to destroy you.
Everything NLT real fast.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 13 and 3, Slacky. And it reads, I, the Lord, have dedicated the soldiers for this task. Yes, I have called my mighty warriors to express my anger. And they will rejoice when I am exalted. Hear the noise of the mountains, listen. As the vast armies march, it is a noise and shouting of many nations. The Lord, the Lord of heaven's armies has called this army together.
Right. So hey, Esau, you finished, man. You finished. Yeah. This is prophecy.
I'm gonna keep going real fast.
You got it?
It says they come from distant countries. Verse 5, Isaiah 13 and 5 in the NLT. They come from distant countries from beyond the forest horizons. They are the Lord's weapons to carry out his anger. With them, he will destroy the whole land.
Right, it's nations. His anger is indignation, righteous anger to destroy Esau's kingdom, man.
Which is a miracle, Babylon the Great. You know? Where we at? Yeah. We got something else?
I got Daniel 7.
Yep, Daniel.
Daniel 7 and
I got something too.
let's see here. I'll start at 9.
Time?
Hour 30.
Hour 30. Okay.
Daniel 7 and 9, it says, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. Thousands ministered unto him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. Somebody do the math on that.
That's not even the accurate 100. You know what I'm saying? It's not even the real number. It's just a roundabout. It's a lot.
Yeah. And it says the judgment.
And that's Yahweh. 100 million.
100 million.
Imagine 100 million chariots. You couldn't even fathom 100 million chariots.
They couldn't
That's how
even,
vast the universe is.
You can't even.
they
count
couldn't even
that
get a
high.
million man.
You can't even count.
That's why they got to draft motherfuckers. They can't get a million.
You right there? Your ass is smoke. Your ass is smoke.
7, Daniel 7.
Okay, I got something.
Come. This is Daniel 7 and 12. Daniel 7 and Slack it. Oh yeah, the 10. It says the judgment was set and the books were opened. I beheld then, because the voice of the great words which the horn spake, which that's America, I beheld even till the beast was slain and his body destroyed.
This
and
is where
given.
we at. This is where we coming to. For that motherfucker, that beast to be slain by those missiles. All
And-
right?
And his body destroyed and given to the burning flame.
That's it. Now, what would do that? Thermonuclear missiles. What is the talk of the town? Nuclear warfare. Something that we've been speaking about, beginning with the elders and apostles, something that wasn't even broadcasted. Nuclear missiles and America being destroyed and the threat of Russia doing this wasn't a huge thing that was public. Now, behind closed doors, the elites and things like that, I'm sure, of these conversations. But we're talking about like on the general scale, the general population of people.
Right. And in
The news, this was never spoken about.
2022, it became the year where they started talking about it. Russia, America, nukes.
Yep.
The year, it was dubbed the year.
Less than
most-
10 years.
Doomsday clock.
Yep. The
Yep.
most talked about a nuclear fallout.
Less than 10 years, man, or maybe 10 years.
Yep.
But when we first came into the truth, it wasn't nothing about
Yep.
a threat of nuclear. They didn't even they weren't even saying the words doomsday in the media. You know?
They actually were in the 70s though, when the truth first came, when they had the Cold
Yeah.
War. But
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say there was
But-
when the missiles first started to come about,
Yeah.
that was a threat. That was
Yeah.
the mindset was that this could destroy some shit.
Can you imagine an Abba Bivens being raised up through spirit and the truth starting to flourish, and that happened?
Yep.
You know?
Around that same time is when they actually started Doomsday Clock.
Yep.
But it was still under wraps, you know. It wasn't as publicized
It
as
wasn't
it is.
yeah.
Right,
As it is now.
Yep.
So
Broadcasted.
Come.
You may have some people that may, because you know back then they had the little radios for certain stations that they may speak about certain things on. You know, that's why you do have a bunch of old heads. Like, yeah, they was talking about that, but it wasn't nothing that the world was paying attention to. The world didn't pay attention to that.
Now, yeah, it's more so in your face, and it's like,
Global,
yeah,
it's global now.
it's mainstream. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word, mainstream.
It says, verse 12, it says, as concerning the rest of the beasts, they had their dominion taken away, yet their lives were prolonged for a season and time. It says, the Son of Man's eternal kingdom. It's like it says, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven.
Which is Yahweh Shah. Now Yahweh got his own clouds of heaven, his own host, which is when you calculate it up is 100 million,
Okay.
right? And of course it's more than that. That's just probably just a number, you know.
And it says, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, and all people, nations, and languages should serve him.
And
His
that's
do-
where we at. And you got these stupid ass Israelites saying you ain't supposed to worship the Lord. That's the world is gonna worship Yahweh Shah. The world is gonna worship him. The world is gonna serve him and bow down to him. That's in Philippians. Okay?
You can come in right now. It says, it says, should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion.
And that was promised unto who? Solomon. All right? That promise was given unto Solomon. His kingdom, dominion, same thing, will be an everlasting kingdom. Go ahead.
Which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed.
Which would be in return of the Israelites' kingdom. Somebody get that where it says world without end.
I got it.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah chapter 45 and verse 17.
Spirit, it's old.
It says, but Israel shall be saved, or but Israel shall be saved in Yahweh with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
World without end. So the Israelite world, all right, is going to be a world without end. Okay? Beginning with our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai. King David, 12, and then the rest of the elect. The mountain. The mountains is the elect. Okay?
Righteous rule of government.
Yep. So it's all going back, going hand in hand. Yahweh Shai's king, it says it, joint heirs with the kingdom. So it spoke about the Son of Man is going to have dominion. Well, his dominion is going to be shared with his brethren. All right? That's why we out here. We want the dominion. We want the kingdom.
Right.
You know?
I got another one to back you up.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Daniel, chapter 2 and verse 44. It's titled The Divine Kingdom. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
That's it.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
Now remember that bullshit that the IUIC was speaking about, going back maybe like 5 years ago, maybe less. They said that Esau is gonna get up out of the cave. I mean, get up out of IUIC. They
After
said
1,000 years.
after 1,000 years. They said after 1,000 years, Esau is
It was
gonna
like
try to
3,
fight.
yeah, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years ago, around that time.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was just
about,
yesterday.
Yep, about 3 years ago. I remember when we was going back and forth with them on that.
Yeah.
He said after 1,000 years, Esau's gonna wake up. You know,
Yeah, because
they're gonna try to, they're gonna get whatever they can. And that theatrical ass nigga.
Yeah, because he
You
broke
gonna have
down.
spiritual powers, bro.
He broke down Revelations 20.
Revelation 20 wrong.
Yeah,
Might give him a little.
yeah, because it says after 1,000 years he shall be loose. He shall be loose
We already
for
passed
a
that.
little time. Yeah, it's
We
already
passed
happened.
that season,
This is
man.
that season that he's being loose.
Exactly.
Now they saying this bullshit about you can't afford an Edomite.
No, they've been talking about that.
Yeah,
They've been doing that for the last 10, 15
They,
years.
they bring it
It's
up.
just,
every now
it's just
and
coming.
again,
It's just
yeah.
coming back up. That's okay.
Pastor I did a lesson on that. not
Yeah,
too
I
long
seen
ago.
it yesterday. It popped up last night.
Yeah, Nate got a lot
they
to
didn't-
pay for. Man.
Yeah,
Triple.
we was just talking about that yesterday.
Yeah.
The rum. Yeah, we was talking about that yesterday.
Niggas was tripping, man. They only got that precept.
Yeah, that's it. And you can't you can't find no other precept that support that.
Not at all.
And abhor doesn't mean hate. It means to detest, or so like, you know, if you covered in shit, right? I abhor you because I'm not gonna go by you because you stink. You know.
Right.
So that it doesn't mean hate. That means abhor, and it's not dealing with Esau because
Well-
it's a clerical error
Well, yeah. Yeah.
when you go into that word. Yeah.
Really dealing with the Syrians.
Yeah, exactly. Because they like a cousin nation that we have intermarriage with.
Yeah, the scripture says, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated, right? And then you go into the Psalms where it says, I hate thee that hates.
Yeah.
I hate I hate them that hate thee.
Yep.
Right. So the Lord got to be schizophrenic. Is he schizophrenic or is he contradicting? So that's the question you got to ask.
Yeah, we just read Ezekiel.
IUIC is a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah, that's all.
Congregation is a bunch of dumbasses.
Congregation.
I can't even listen to them niggas, man.
We just read.
Horrible fighters. Horrible.
Just read Ezekiel 35th chapter.
Niggas holding us up.
That's it. That's it.
Go
All right,
ahead.
I'm gonna read it again. Daniel 2 and 44, which is a future prophecy. It says, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
That's right. It shall consume and break all these kingdoms. All right? That's why the Lord is known as the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and the King of Kings. Meaning he's going to single-handedly take out these nations. They're going to be under his foot. Like manner, they'll be under our foot.
Right?
That's it.
Listen,
I got this. This is after Nebuchadnezzar, basically.
Tuck it.
No. When he came back out of his estate, he was a beast, turned into a beast.
Yeah.
But he said in what is this? Daniel chapter 4, and verse 34, it says, and at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up my eyes unto heaven, and my understanding returned unto me, and I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. It says, and this is the point, and all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing. And he do it according to his will in the army of heaven. You know, you were saying earlier, well, how you gonna stop the Lord? You can't stop him. It's his will, it's his will. It says, and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou? Because the kingdom, everything that the Lord has spoken that's going to happen is going to happen. Everything we talked about with Esau, the Lord having set up to do with him, how he's going to do it, has already been set. It's not going to, no man could stay it. Esau been trying to fight this entire time to try to stop prophecy, man. And he think that by killing the prophets, going to war with them, burning the books.
You don't even know where all the prophets is at. You ain't even gonna be able to kill all the prophets.
Yeah. Oh, you know, this thing they did with Canada, which the brothers were getting on that topic, where they were trying to outlaw the scriptures.
Yeah.
You know, so, but nothing's it's gonna be all be in vain.
Yeah, they was bringing a curse upon themselves.
Yeah. It said, I'm gonna jump down right to the last verse. It says, now I, but Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are truth and his ways are judgment, and those that walk in pride he is able to abase. And that's the outcome of this kingdom here.
Yeah, because pride invites judgment. They're inviting judgment to their own plate.
Yeah.
It's on its way out.
You got something else? We got something else? A few more precepts. We're almost at the 2-hour mark.
Well, actually, I had this.
After you get either Matthew 24 or 2 Ezra 15.
That's what I had.
What you have?
I had Egypt shall mourn them.
Okay, come on.
And I had the last few
Which one you want?
Okay. Either whatever you got.
Okay, this is 2 Ezra chapter 15 and verse 10. You know what? Verse 9. Okay. 2 Ezra 15 and 1 says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Yep.
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, so what we're reading is faithful and true. Meaning the things that the Lord has given to the prophets are going to happen, which is prophecy. Hold that, get Revelation 1 and 3 real quick. That's why this is very important to understand these scriptures. Right? It's faithful and true. Go ahead.
God, this is Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth.
I'm sorry. Start from verse 1.
God. This back in Revelation 1 and 1, it says, the revelation of Yahushua Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him to shew unto his servants, things which must surely come to pass.
Things which must surely come to pass, which is what? The revelation of Yahushua. The revealing of Yahushua. But guess what? Within the revealing of Yahushua, you got to know prophecy, because the prophecy leads up to his coming. When the scriptures speak about measuring the time diligently in itself, we're measuring the times for the Lord to return. So there's going to be series of prophecies, polycrises, signs, in the moon, the stars, earthquakes, and commotions of the people, and various of things are going to happen before the Son of Man gets here.
That's why I said, the Lord said, watch and pray.
Watch and pray.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It says, and he
Watch for the Lord and pray you get delivered.
Yeah.
It said, why therefore you fall not into temptation?
Spirit
Blameless.
is willing.
Blameless. We want to be blameless before the Lord returns. Just back in Revelations 1 and 1, it says the revelation of Yahushua Mashiach, which the Most High gave unto him to shew unto his servants things which must surely come to pass. And he sent and sanctified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of the Most High, and of the testimony of Yahushua and Mashiach, and of all things that he saw. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
See, blessed he that can understand the words out of this book. And a ganaska, which means that can distinguish between, to know accurately. The scriptures speak about rightly dividing the word of truth. So you have to know accurately what this book is talking about. You got to know accurately on what these prophecies mean. Okay? Blessed he that readeth.
Read that part again. Come on. Revelation 23. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
Yep. And those that hear the words of this prophecy, because you can't say that you have not been told. Okay, go ahead.
And keep those things which are written therein.
So once you hear the words, you have to keep the words. Okay? And what does it mean by keeping the words? That you gotta hold fast, hold dear to what is written in these scriptures. You can't forget what these prophecies mean. Keep those things therein. Pay attention. Go ahead.
For the time is at hand.
For the time is at hand. See? That's why blessed he that readeth. Blessed who can understand and distinguish between what prophecies is happening. All right? You got something? Go ahead.
Look, Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail.
You can break it down.
None shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Like, seek ye out the book and read. The book is the scriptures, man. All right? And read that again.
Come. Isaiah 34 and 16, it says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and read.
Right, seek out the prophecies inside the book. You know, seek out the history inside the book. Okay? Seek out Yahweh Shai inside the book. Go ahead.
Salaki, I got the definition of the word read. The Hebrew is kwa ra'ah, and it says to cry out.
Yeah, cry out.
Yep.
Exactly. So, yeah, because and then another thing, we're crying out by reading as well. All right? Yep. Go ahead.
It says, no one of these shall fail.
None of these prophecies in the scriptures is not going to fail, because the Lord says word go back not void. All right? Go ahead.
None shall want her mate.
All these books that you see out here in this world gonna top the scriptures, man.
No other books other than the Bible has prophecy.
Exactly.
There's no book that you can grab that has prophecy in it.
It doesn't accurately line up with anything.
Any historical book or whatever, they give references to the Bible, references to this and that. The scriptures don't reference nothing.
Yep. So,
Let's not forget what that U.S. president said, Theodore Roosevelt.
Yep.
We reiterate this many times. He said, a thorough knowledge of the scriptures is better than any college education in this world.
Gotta believe it. Yep. That's why that devil on the book of Eli, he said, it's not just a book. That nigga snap it.
It's a weapon.
It's a weapon.
Yep. Wow.
He had to get his hands on that book.
I want it. I want that book.
But it says, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
That's it. And the Spirit of the Lord has gathered the men of the Lord, has gathered the prophets. You see? His Spirit gathered. That he was gathered by the book. Man, where is that at? Baruch?
Yeah, Baruch, I got
Is
you.
it the 5th chapter?
Yeah.
Yep. Get that real quick. The Spirit has gathered. Heavenly inspired, man. This is how we know this is heavenly inspired. Because men of different walks of life has gathered together under the same knowledge and understanding. Right, this brother came across the fucking country. You know? And we all have gathered together in unity. You can't say Christianity did that, because you got Pentecostal, Seventh-day Adventists, Baptists, Lutheran, you know what I'm saying?
The Baha'i,
All types of bullshit.
You got all these different bullshits that come together. None of them is in unity.
See, the scriptures is the only book. So I'm saying they gathered the elect. You know,
This is the real
That's
gathering.
good. Real gathering.
That's why Vocab, bitch ass, Commander, Agagite, Malone can't fathom that this thing is growing. You see? Which they tried to stop.
yeah, he can't fathom that. Why this?
Growing.
Why,
And he amazed at it.
right? Why it's not overthrown? It's not.
And we're all on one accord.
Exactly.
See, Christianity, all these other religions, they all believe in something different. You know, like you could talk to two different Christians and they believe in two different things.
Yeah, some believe in the Trinity, some
Yep,
don't believe in
yep.
the Trinity. Some believe in the
Christmas and all that. Some don't believe in it.
Yep.
Yep.
And in the scriptures, I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
what-
gathered by the word. I believe it's in the 5th chapter.
Ezekiel the 16th chapter. It condemns that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you know every church pastor, my church.
Yeah.
So this is Baruch chapter 4, verses 37. It says, Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together
Who
from
thou, who thou sentest away, right? When we were scattered, driven to captivity. We didn't went to this land, we didn't went to that land. We didn't went all over the four corners of the earth. We made mention of Hosea. There's the sand of the sea. We scattered everywhere. Go ahead.
It says, they come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of God.
That's it.
That's why they couldn't stop it.
They couldn't stop it. You can't stop
It's a
this.
spiritual awakening.
Yep.
It didn't say that somebody was going to, gather them and put them all on jet airliners and bring them back home.
The word gathered.
Yeah.
So what the hell are these small hats doing over there? The word has to gather the Israelites first. Then the Lord will put the Israelites in their homeland. Not you set up
He said he would do it myself.
Yep.
He said he was going to do it by his hand.
Bring back the captivity.
Yeah.
Not you getting a plane and you doing it stealthily. You doing it secretly.
Right.
Project Nehemiah, Project
Yeah,
Ezra, right? Project Nehemiah, Project Ezra, the Elias, Project Operation Magic Carpet,
Balfour Declaration.
Balfour Declaration, all these different things that this devil had to do to say those are the people. Nothing that was biblically inspired that on how the awakening was supposed to happen. The valley of the dry bones, the Lord putting the spirit upon men to wake up on their feet. Revelation 11:11. Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. That ain't adding up to them motherfucking devils, man. Right. When is the small hats was in the land of their captivity and remembered themselves? As far as we know, they always believed that they was the Israelites. Jews.
Yeah, and the scriptures say the Israel discontinued from their heritage.
When have they been discontinued from their heritage?
And it mentioned the great falling away first before the return of the Lord. So where's that great falling away? Where is that? At what point in time did that happen to those who are claiming that they're the Lord's children?
I know when, not never.
Elder Yashwan went into it last week that it says something particular about how Esau, like when you're a king of a people or you gain subjects, you're not supposed to take away their remembrance of who they are as a people.
Yeah.
It's supposed to leave that as a memorial for them, so they know who they are.
Revelation 11.
So Esau keeping that from us, we didn't do that to Esau. You don't see Jake trying to. You ain't an Edomite. You're a whatever.
Every other nation, every other captivity, we knew who we were.
Yeah.
So,
But it was the fucking Edomites. In the Roman Empire, you couldn't declare to be an Israelite. You couldn't declare openly to be a Jew.
Psalms 83.
But they couldn't take it away from us permanently. I mean, the Greeks did that, not the Romans.
Yeah, because Antiochus Epiphanes, he made it a decree to put to death any Israelite that was claiming, praising the Lord or making sacrifice unto the Lord. So it was these Edomites all along that who hated and despised us from worshiping our power.
They did it in the form of destroying the temple so you couldn't worship the Lord. So the Lord had to one up on them by just putting the spirit upon us. And we are New Jerusalem. We are that temple.
And they even tried to go as far as try to destroy our very bodies,
temple,
so that we would be defiled and we couldn't, rightfully. So that we couldn't rightfully call upon the name of the Lord. So yeah, that was. I read that book.
Okay. Go ahead. You go back to you.
Oh, I was on, but I didn't.
No, you ain't finished.
I didn't.
No, you ain't finished.
I didn't, did I?
Nope.
Sir.
Because I stopped you to go to that point in Baruch.
All right, Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16. Starting from the top again. It says, seek ye out of the book of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, and read. No one of these shall fail.
All right.
None shall want her mate.
Because like they said, now going back to that, what it said, because his words are faithful and true. No one of these shall fail. Prophecy.
Revelation.
The awakening of the Israelites and the downfall of Esau Edom. None of those things are going to fail. We are in the process of the Israelites being woken. So there's another step to it. It's our twin evil brother going down and he's taking on the throne. We're leading up to these things. Go ahead.
It says, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them.
Yep. Yep. And it,
I'm going to read verse 17. It says, and he hath cast the lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line.
yeah, and it's dealing with the different prophecies out of the different books. Yep. Go ahead.
They shall possess it forever, from generation to generation shall they dwell therein.
Yeah, so the slave Bible couldn't interrupt this. You see? We're going to possess the scriptures, the true scriptures. The understanding is going to come back into us in the next lifetime.
Bring you to remembrance.
Bring you back to remembrance. So it was nothing that you could really do. All right, this is heavenly inspired.
Yeah, because I mean, explain the regeneration. What's the regeneration? You know,
I got
regenerate,
Regeneration.
back,
Spirit.
right? Yeah. And Jesus.
got enough to say. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 36. Let me start at verse 11 and read on down. It says, gather all the tribes of Jacob together and inherit thou them as from the beginning. O Lord, have mercy upon the people that is called by thy name.
And that's the Israelites.
It says, and upon Israel, whom thou hast named thy firstborn. O be merciful unto Jerusalem, thy holy city, the place of thy rest. Fill Zion with thine unspeakable oracles, and thy people with thy glory. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raise up prophets that have been in thy name. And that's what you got going on right now. Pursuing Revelation 11. Psalm chapter 50, where it says the Lord is going to set the nation of Israel, start with the elect in order before the eyes of the heathen, start with Esau Edom. Verse 16, it says, reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful. Come on, that's it.
Yeah, and the prophets remain faithful. And it shows, and that shows right now. Starting with our apostles and elder bishop, you got a remnant that are faithful.
Shall I not find faith on earth?
And that's pushing this work the way it's supposed to be pushed. You know, so that's actually being done.
That's being fulfilled right now. That's a prophecy that's being fulfilled right now.
Yes, sir. That's it.
I'm just thinking about how women try to say being faithful and shit. I go, you just ain't giving us the right thing. Look at the Lord. He's been faithful to come to faithful we've been. And he ain't never lied to us.
Right.
So back in 2 Ezra chapter 15 and 2, and caused them to, verse 1, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, that's the number one thing we're supposed to be doing. And we ain't supposed to be about all this other crap. We're supposed to be prophesying, saying what's going to happen before it happens. Nothing else, nothing, less.
It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. That's that disbelief, that unbelief. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
There you go. Because if you don't believe, you're condemned already. Because it's the only thing that's going.
You gotta believe, because your belief, when you believe in this, you're gonna move accordingly. See, you're not gonna be trying to be the flesh and the culture. You're not gonna be a part of this world. If you believe in what's being written in these scriptures, you're going to your anastrophe, your conduct, seeing that these things must be dissolved, what manner of person are you to be? This is the holy conversation. But then as your conduct, it's the transferring from the old to the new. You know?
Yeah, I know there was an Edomite that had spoke about this a while back, how their goal was to try to destroy the hope of Israelites, of Jake, because they realized how dangerous our hope was. Because we've always been driven by our hope. Even in our destroyed estate, Jake was always having this drive of hope.
The just shall live by faith.
But Esau sees how dangerous hope is for us, because
if
if you truly dedicate, you can't stop us.
Exactly. That's why they always had to infiltrate those groups that were springing up because of oppression.
Yeah.
If you give a nigga hope, it's unstoppable.
I think it was in the movie Doom 2. Like if you destroy a prophet, it will only make the people stronger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, if you destroy one, you like
It
seven
drives-
more gonna raise up.
Yeah.
Faith is the substance of evidence. Faith
That's
is
why
the
they-
substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things seen.
That's why they careful who they plant, who they put in the spotlight.
I always love that saying from the movie Hercules with the Rock. He's like, I can deal with a man who can be bought, but a man with no price. You know?
Yeah.
A man with hope, a man with faith. You can't
Man
buy
with
him.
no price.
Yeah.
The elect can't be bought.
Yep. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. Yep, and that with us, you know. And therefore saith the Lord, I will
And
sure.
those that have in the spirit world.
Yep. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter.
So none of us are lost. No matter what life you took, none of us are lost. The Lord, we all accounted for. And the Lord, once you take the right life, that's gonna be it for you. And he's gonna make war. That's what the talking points that Donald Trump and them pushing this new world order. That's what this is all about. Going to war against the saints. So you gonna get your war, buddy.
It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm.
Damn, I won't suffer you no more as being this one.
Yeah.
We gotta get up out of here.
Was that Isaiah 25 when it says that the Lord is taking off the rebuke of his people?
Yeah.
So,
Our iniquity has been accomplished.
Yeah.
So it said that he will smite Egypt with plagues as before.
As before. Remember the dramaticness of us leaving Egypt. Plague,
Was it dramatic? Yeah.
death, things that they've never seen before. So those same plagues are coming. And damn near I say already here to a certain degree.
I was just
But
saying,
let the firstborn, that's what let the firstborn of you people's children die.
Oh, they would lose.
Let the firstborn, like the firstborn of a lot of people's children, just drop dead. I don't give a fuck if you 40, you a firstborn. Your ass drop dead. You 60, you the firstborn, you drop dead. Then a 2-year-old,
maybe something like that.
16-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 1-year-old, the firstborn. And everybody gonna be like, what the fuck? I'm praying for that one to happen. I'm
Plagues
telling
in
you.
Egypt.
It says as before, so it's gonna be something that's gonna happen. The firstborn of a lot of people die.
Yeah.
It ain't even gotta be the world. Let it be a city. Let it be the firstborn of everybody in Detroit. Besides if it's a brother. You know? Man, that'd be so wrong. That'd be
It'd be a phenomenon.
crying joy. Go ahead.
It says, and I will smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. It said, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it.
Yeah, so hey, America's about to get punished for plagues, like before.
There's going to be no question about who's doing it and who's behind it by the end of it, or even at the start of it. The Lord is going to make defining statements. The scriptures standards. Undeniable, very extremely plain. Signs and ways that He's the one behind it all.
And you ain't
Esau
gonna know
will catch up
unless,
quick.
you ain't gonna know unless you're a man of the Lord.
It says, "They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail to the blasting in hell and with the fearful consolation." It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands." That's where I was going to end right there. That the sword and destruction draw nigh. That's it. So
That's it, the Bible. So with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. Until next time, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to you.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakudash.
Give honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, and also the bishop of Great Millstone. Peace, salutations to the whole elect. Push the word and truth sincerely above.
Abba, Shalom.